Hi, this is Richard. Welcome to my course on Deliver High Impact Presentations, or as I like to call it, Present with Impact. Thank you for joining me in this course. So let's dive into our first module, the introduction. I will provide you with an overview of the course we are going to cover and also start to introduce you to the concepts. Let me share a little bit about me. So I'm a certified master trainer and a life coach with 13 plus years of international experience in training and development. I have an extensive experience in the domain of leadership, communication, and behavioral training. So in short, as a coach and a trainer, I work with organizations, teams, and people to improve their communication and performance within their existing environments. I'm also a consultant and a trainer with various organizations. I bring my experience from the other organizations and scenarios to this training. This course is based on my years of experience of helping hundreds of people in improving their presentation skills and public speaking skills. I'd like to start with my favorite quote from Zig Ziglar, an American author and motivational speaker. He once said, "I've always said that everyone else is in sales. Maybe you don't hold the title of a salesperson, but if the business you are in requires you to deal with people, you, my friend, are in sales." These words hold, and I've seen this in years of the experience in the corporate, that in most organizations, day-to-day business entails teamwork. That means presenting your team or on behalf of your team. Career growth necessitates presenting your ideas to others. In today's result-oriented cross-team working environment, the ability to present information effectively is a must-have. Though better presentations don't guarantee you success, but they give you a stronger fighting chance for success. Almost everything you want to accomplish is a battle. Why not gain a powerful edge in your favor? Improve the presentation skills for you and your team. So the course objectives for this course are very clearly defined into 5 points. This course aims that every participant at the end of the course should have the confidence to deliver effective presentations, should have a clear framework for structuring a presentation, should be able to use the skills and control voice more effectively when giving presentations, have better strategies for managing nerves, and use practical techniques to engage your audience. I focus this course on developing 2 main competencies in all the participants. The first one is to become a memorable speaker by creating a clear and concise message that sails through your entire presentation. The second aim is to learn techniques to help your audience recall and remember your idea. So the way I set up this competency development is you'll be introduced to the knowledge and tools and techniques. There will be practice exercises in between at the end of every module. And there will be a presentation practice. So all of you would have already either submitted one pre-training video or should submit it by 16th, and I'll give you that exercise with timeline. And there will be another submission that will happen at the end of this presentation training where you will submit your second presentation after having learned all these tools and techniques. So guidelines for success. In order to learn the best from this course, there are certain things and pointers I'll recommend you follow while doing this course. Number 1, schedule uninterrupted time. So your phones, your laptops, your TV, your Facebook and WhatsApp, all of these can be quite distracting at times when you're trying to focus and learn a new skill or improve an existing skill. So I'll recommend set a separate timeline for each of these modules and make sure that while you're listening to them or doing these exercises, you're not disturbed at all. Have paper, pens, and pencils ready for the exercises so that you can pause the video and this PowerPoint at any point in time and do the exercise provided. Discuss the exercises and the topics with the trainers in the group. The sharing information and knowledge helps to learn better. Practice the skills and submit the recordings on time. That'll make sure that you get the feedback on time, and that will help you further improve your skills. For feedbacks and questions, we will be meeting in a webinar on 23rd of June, where we will be connecting with each other, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. So let me take you through all the things that we're going to cover in all the 6 modules during this course. The session 1, which is the current one, is where there will be an introduction to the topic, overview of the course, and the 3 domains which will be covered during this course: plan, prepare, and present. Session 2 is where we will talk about planning in more detail, understand the 3 types of business presentations, and also learn how to analyze the audience requirements. Session 4, we will talk about preparing your presentations, how to organize the content and the material, how to design the beginning, middle, and end. And in the 4th session, which will be an extension of the 3rd one, I'll give you certain tips around designing your PowerPoint presentation. The 5th module will be about delivery, or the presentation, or what I like to call the drama of performance. So we will talk about body language, voice modulation, and certain tips to engage your audience and handle difficult questions. Session 6 will be where we will put everything together. There will be a review of the main pointers of the course throughout, and a detail on submission for the 2-minute long module, 2-minute long presentation that will be required from your end. And the 7th session will be the webinar on 23rd, where we will review the key points, and I'll answer all your questions. So this brings us to the end of our first module and the first exercise. Select any topic of your choice and record a 2-minute video for your presentation on that topic. It should be a full body video with complete body language. It is recommended that you have somebody record your presentation if you can't, but do it from a distance, but make sure you're audible very clearly. And you should have submitted this before 15th, but if you haven't done so far, please submit it maximum by 16th of June, 12 p.m. at strategichr@zoho.com. So I'll recommend you pause this video here, go and complete this exercise, share this video, and then you can come back and complete this video. Now that you've already completed your exercise 1, let's move on to what exactly is a powerful presentation. So take a few seconds, think about it. What do you think you'll define powerful presentation as? Well, I define powerful presentation as something that engages your audience and in creating a positive experience. Right, and that they will come away with better informed, inspired, or influenced to think, act, or feel in a different way. So a powerful presentation brings a change in the audience. It makes them agree with something, do something about it, or get more informed. There is something that they get at the end of this presentation, which is positive. It's a very powerful and important communication tool. Do you remember the first time you presented? Take a few seconds, think about it. I'm sure all of you must be going back. For some, back in your memory lane. For some, it might be school. For some, it might be college. But the first experience which all of us in this training would have gone through of a formal presentation is what is a job interview. So if you look carefully, a job interview is actually a presentation of yourself and your skills, where you actually convince and persuade a group of people, a selection committee, to hire you for a job. So that is what is one of the most important presentations we all give. Similarly, when you look at presentation skills, there are multiple areas where you can use it. We use to present a report or an idea in front of a team or management, present in a training room like this one, present your ideas or challenges to your boss to get his convincing your family for buying the car you want. That's also a presentation. sharing your views with your friends on office politics, company, best way to discipline your kids, any topic you're talking about where you're expressing your views and convincing people or informing people about something, including talking to your 5-year-old about benefits of sleeping on time and eating vegetables. This all, my dear friends, includes presentation. So the purpose of presentation. Every successful presentation starts with a purpose. There is a goal in the mind of the presenter, as in why is he talking to this audience and what is it that the presenter, he or she, wants this audience to do. So it can be an information that you want them to have. You may want them to persuade to a certain idea that you have in mind. You want to inspire them. You may want to motivate them. It is also used to build goodwill. When someone can present their ideas well, understand and listen to the audience, they create a goodwill and to present a new idea or a product. So what are presentation skills? So presentation skills are the skills you need in delivering effective, and you need to deliver effective and engaging presentations for a variety of audiences. So 3 key words I will want you to remember are effective, engaging, an audience. This is around which your entire presentation module training will be based on. So the 3 P's of presentation. So presentation the 3 P's of presentation are plan, prepare, and present. So you need to plan thoroughly before you go and convince and persuade people about something, and you need to prepare your content that goes into that planning so that your goal is very clear and you're able to achieve it, and that's when you go and present. So the second exercise for this module is, and the last exercise is you, at the end of this module, go back and click on these 2 links, watch these 2 videos. These are videos, one each by Bill Gates, where he's launching Windows Live, and the other one by Steve Jobs, where he's launching iPhone. So this is a very interesting presentation. While both are presenting technical material, you can see the huge difference in the way they're presenting the data and how much impact it can have on the audience. So watch these 2 stalwarts of the IT industry launching groundbreaking products. And what I want you to do is watch the presentations carefully and identify the difference between the styles. Which presentation connects more with the audience and why? So think about it. Which connected more with you? Which one made more sense? They're both technical, but which resonated more and why? And the third exercise is there is a self-assessment for presentation skills given in your handbook. Please go through it. It's a very quick assessment, a couple of scorings, evaluation is given at the end. Have fun. It will just help you focus more on what are the specific areas you need to personally work on.